Hi everyone, this is Salvi with your VTuber news today. Before we get into the news, please hit the subscribe, like, and maybe even hit the bell notification icon, and let's get into the first story that we have today. Touri Sei is a VTuber or will be a VTuber that is going to be leaving Nanashinku 774 Inc. 774 Inc. has been around for a while. I got interested in them with the Animale, I believe it was called. There are Animare group, which is basically animal-based VTubers who were, of course, kind of like me. So I got interested in that, and they did really well. The other talents are doing really well. Today we're talking about Touri Sei because, as I mentioned, there's a big announcement on what's going on. She has announced that she is going to be graduating from Nanashinku, and here is the announcement themselves. Let me make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see. Thank you very much for your continued support of Nanashinku. We are pleased to announce, basically, that always happens, is basically we are formally announcing, or whatever you want to call it, our talent, Touri Sei, will be graduating from Nanashi Inc. on April 2nd, 2025. After receiving her request to graduate, we have held multiple discussions and will have come to a conclusion and mutual decision to respect her wishes and end her VTuber activities. All accounts related to Touri Sei, such as YouTube, X, will be suspended, made private one by one by the end of April. So at the very least, they're letting people know, yes, there will be a privating of everything. The privating of everything will happen at the end of the month, little by little by little. We continue to carry out our activities as usual until graduation, so we appreciate your continued warm support. Once again, I'd like to express my sincere gratitude to all the fans who have supported and encouraged her until now. We ask that you refrain from contacting the affiliated talents. It's just basically the normal stuff. Do not contact the talents. Because a lot of times either they won't be able to give you any extra information, they're going to be just as shocked as you are. You may actually bring down the mood in some cases, make them sad, etc. It's just kind of a kindness thing. You can do as you want, but it's kind of more of a kindness thing. So here we go. Let's talk about some of the things that people were saying. Thank you for letting me know I'm so sad. Thank you for the notice. I'm sad. I feel lonely. And here is Touri Sei, their actual Twitter channel. And here we go to take a look at what they had to say. She responded. She did, the whole quoting thing. Touri Sei will be graduating from Nanashinku on April 2nd, 2025. We apologize for the sudden announcement. We will provide more details on the broadcast starting at 7 p.m. today. Although I only have a little time left until graduation, I would like to continue working to the fullest until the very end. Thank you very much for your cooperation. She continues by saying, starting at 7 p.m. today, we have an important announcement for everyone who always supports us. I'm sure the sudden announcement surprised everyone, but I hope to be able to convey the information in my own words. She's saying here, of course, I don't want to put too much out there because, it is one of those things where I'm not sure if they want it to be put out there, the actual words, but this is, a little bit of the translation here. Reason for my graduation is that there are differences in the agency's policies and activities, and, she wants to move forward so she can do what she wants to do. So it is the thing. I wanted to keep working hard with everyone who has supported me over the years and the friends that she's met there. They're really nice people. But I've been thinking about this for the past 12 years. Oh, she's been there for that long? I think probably 12 months is what it means. If I'm going to continue working, I want to do it with confidence in front of everyone, in front of everyone there. And she thought about graduating. She's not grown tired of things there, but she is basically, there are differences of opinion, differences of places of, direction that people want to go, that type of thing. She wants to do her own thing. Maybe they wanted her to be a little bit more one way or the other, or it could just be she doesn't, she wants to move in a new direction herself, and she doesn't feel that it works in the company. Remember, as mentioned by like K-san and others, this is more of a polite way to say, I'm moving on without blaming the company, without, saying anything crazy, in order to be able to move on without people being super angry, without people blaming the company, without people going extreme and going aggressive on the company themselves. Touri Sei has been there since 10/24 of 2021. So she's been there for at least almost 4 years entirely. She's been there for 3 years. So she's been there for a while. And yeah, that's what she wanted to say. And she continues by saying, thank you to everyone who watched the broadcast. The reason for my graduation is that I want to say are more explained during the broadcast, as I mentioned there myself. Although there's only a short time left, we hope to have a good time with everyone until the very end, so please continue to support us. Continues with, thank you so much for your kind comments. I was busy trying to talk about everything I wanted to say, but I didn't have enough words. So basically, I hope everyone can catch me in the next stream. She also mentioned that she was planning to do a stream. I'm still not feeling settled, so I'll be back with a positive attitude tomorrow. Let's do it again. She's going to take a little bit of a break. So she is graduating, unfortunately, wanted to cover everything with the full bit that it deserves. And that's why it's a little bit longer than you would expect like a 30-minute small thing for. Because I wanted to cover everything, her thoughts, her words, everything. She is worried. We're talking about Enya Ignis right now from Idol Encore. The Idol Encore is a separate, like Idol type group inside Idol. She is the firefighting fireball of Idol Corp. And what she's worried about today is, she says, I'm in a sad post on Twitter since it's 2 a.m. Sorry. I'm so effing scared. My vision has been getting worse every year. The reality is hitting me that if my sickness doesn't, blank me, all I can look forward to is being blind one day. We win these, but it's so isolating sometimes. I'm sorry for sad posting. I try to keep lighthearted about my conditions, but then I feel like I'm lying by pretending to be healthier than I actually am. I'll be back to my silly self tomorrow. Can gaslighters please ask fate to pull a few of her punches, please? So yeah, it says, I hope us being silly guys helps you get through the day, Enya. Helps more than you can all imagine. I love this collective of weirdos I get to make laugh. I know it can be really scary. I'm a blind VTuber. I lost my vision due to a connective tissue issue. A condition. If you ever need someone to talk to that might get it, please reach out. My DMs are open and I'm always willing to talk. There's a couple of other blind VTubers here too. You're never alone. All we can do is watch Enya's streams and support her, but if there's anything we can do to help, we'll support her. Never lose hope though. She is a ball of just energy and positivity. So she's going to get through it, but that's not to say that it isn't going to be hard. That's not to say that it's bad that she's feeling hard about this whole situation. She's feeling like, about this whole situation. It is good that she's allowing herself to be a little bit vulnerable in front of her community. It's good that she's being open about her situation so people can know about it. People say, you shouldn't be putting this stuff out there. But if you don't put it out there and release it, it gets bottled up even more. It starts becoming a big issue, and it can affect you negatively in the long run. CyYu is in my VTuber news today because, they're a fan. They're just a Taiwan meme creator. They're a fan who went to HoloFest from Taiwan, which is expensive, and they are in the news today because Cover was kind enough to give them a gift package because, from what I remember, he was the one who helped somebody that was in an emergency situation as someone who is trained in emergency aid. Someone I think passed out or something like that. They helped them out. Things like that. Hololive Production donated the fest towels that were lost during the rescue. They did a rescue, like an emergency rescue type of thing. They used their towels and things like that. And then I thought there was a set of Expo support goods too. What was amazing was how quickly everything was handled within a week. I will continue to support you as a fan. Thank you very much. Again, they didn't have to, but they did it. They did it here. And of course, they sent him a letter. They sent them a letter, and here is everything. Some goods, some merchandise. They didn't have to. It is amazing to see. Now let's see further down here. They say, when I received the notice from customs, I was so surprised. I was speechless. I only lost my pen light, but I only found out about it through Tenko's tweet. Had no idea that Cover had prepared such a thoughtful gift for me. I was touched by the warm response I received, even though I was just a fan. But they were a fan who helped save someone's life in an emergency situation. Let's not diminish what the person did, even though he's diminishing because, they are diminishing because they are very, very humble. It is nice to see this stuff happen here. Was really surprised when I received a notice from customs. I thought, yes, I lost the glow sticks, but that's it, right? To my surprise, there were not only glow sticks, Expo goods, and a carefully prepared gift, including a letter of thanks. I'm just a fan, but I was so touched by the warm treatment I received that I was speechless. Thank you so much, Cover. Lastly, we've been causing a commotion these past few days, and we've been receiving a lot of concern and cooperation from everyone. We're so grateful. We hope that we can continue to spend each day in good health and happiness, and continue to support the things we all love. Thank you so much. So this was some of the stuff that they put out there. As you can see, the letter was there as well. It was all the thank you letter there. It says basically, just now while I was tidying up, found another thank you letter. I brought tears to my eyes. So basically a thank you from Cover for helping a fan out and for helping keep the community such a bright place. And of course, it is great to see that Cover goes through all of this stuff. And of course, I want to see if I can get this translated for you guys. So wait 1 second. In a bit of lighter stuff, I do want to talk about something that happened with Uruka. Nothing bad, of course. I'm in the Hololive section of a doujin store. The Holo member with the most amount of doujins is Pekomama. Pekomama is a meme at this point. She is very popular. Pekomama being Pekora's mom, she did even get her own Life 2D. So yes, she is extremely popular because of her voice, because of the way she looks, just because she is basically a MILF at this point for a lot of people. It is a meme, and also just the way people enjoy her. It says, I'm in the Hololive section here, and of course this is Uruka. This is actually true. It says, nice. I mean, Pekora does become the side character of her own show when Pekomama shows up. Very true. And there's Pekomama. Oh god. More stuff with Pekomama. Yes, people have a lot of ideas about that. And that's just a little bit of funny times with Pekomama. Ai, as you know, has returned to streaming, returned to her stuff, returned to her regularly scheduled programs. And right now we have her being a part of Zipper magazine. Zipper magazine is like a fashion magazine for Harajuku culture and, you know, art and that kind of stuff. I believe music as well. And in here she goes and talks about her return, her change in fashion, and, you know, her updated music stuff and that type of thing for Zipper magazine. And of course she says, honored to be featured in the cover of Zipper. We have been interviewed for a lot of things, such as styling tips and activities. Also contains stories about the creators involved and information that has never been released before. Be sure to get your hands on it. So this is an actual magazine, not one of those, you know, online magazines. They probably have an online portion that you can get to, but all of it is behind a paywall, of course. So this is their thing here, where they actually put it out. They say, cover of the regular version of Zipper spring issue, which goes on sale on Friday, March 28th. Reservations can be made there on Amazon, etc. Rakuten Books. So if you do want to get it, you can get it through Amazon. But good news for Kizuna Ai, who is a OG in the whole thing with VTubing, and I'm very glad that she's getting this big step forward in, you know, pushing all, you know, advertising everything that she does. Sayu Synchronicity, who is a part of the Noah family, who joined Noah Talents recently, with, you know, her generation Primordia, the generation she's a part of. She has some news recently that came out about her figures that have been pre-ordered and such. Update on how the figures are looking. So cool to see them slowly come to life. This was a few weeks ago, but I forgot to post. Sorry. These are, of course, the figures that she's getting for the Synchronites in different forms, along with her old, her original Sayu design. And here is the actual place where you could buy it, at least one of them. It says pre-order ships February 15th to March 15th. So they should be shipping soon, or I've already shipped for you guys, for all those who have pre-ordered it. And it is, of course, on the way. After ordering, which if it comes from China, it could take anywhere to 3 to 6 weeks for it to actually get to you. And if it does, you may end up having to hit a bit of a tariff thing. As you know, it's unfortunate. It did not happen. It was not around when it was actually being sold, but it is an unfortunate thing that happens to anybody making anything on the internet or making anything period right now. You're going to end up having to hit a tariff or whatever it is that gets put in, a duty that gets put in when you like it goes into the US or whatever. If it's made in the US, then you don't have to worry about that if you're in the US, but you might have to worry about that anywhere else. And the thing says here, constant reminder that you're down bad for certain cyber donkey. Will look no further. This figure captures Sayu in an iconic pose alongside her community mascot, complete with oversized jacket and adorable donkey ears. Watch as these two cause chaos together on your desk. And of course, Sayu is doing amazing things, and just a little bit of an extra for, you know, merch stuff. Her Sayu ID holder and lanyard is back in restocked, so you can also get that on her actual website here. Just giving you a little bit of an update on some of the Sayu merch that you guys were waiting for. Motoaki Tainigo, or Yagoo, as he's known colloquially in the Hololive experience, and pretty much to everyone he's known as Yagoo, has had a bit of a pawn moment here. The door is locked, and I can't get into the office. Being the CEO of a company, and you can't get into your own office, is kind of a funny thing. I love that he is, you know, able to laugh at himself. He's able to just say these things, put it out there, be like, you know, I'm probably going to be made fun of a little bit, but let's just show, you know, the human side. It could be that he just wants to show his human side. I'm glad that he does, because there are other CEOs of other companies who seem soulless, who seem to not really care about showing their human side, or when they do, it never really goes well. Let's see how people responded to this. They said, why is it flowing now? Why now? Yagoo, basically like the GOAT 2008, what a disaster on Yagoo's birthday. Basically kind of just continuing the meme, continuing the whole thing. We have other pawn members, which are like Roboco and others, of course, but this is a pawn moment from the top dog. And this is, it definitely makes it more relatable to a lot of people, to the fans, to his people below him, Probably someone had to come in and actually open the door for him, which is funny. Like I said, a CEO, you would expect him to have the keys at least in case, or at least some kind of way of getting in case if no one is there on that day. Sometimes CEOs want to work on days that, you know, everyone else is off. But either way, love seeing this. I hope he continues to show his human side, because that is why a lot of people see him as the best girl in Hololive. Okayu, the very beloved Nekomata Okayu, the very beloved cat member of Holo Gamers, along with Mio, Korone, and Fubuki, had recently, of course this is a better look at her, at least a drawing of her, had her 3D out there. And this is something that I'm going to be covering for you guys today, because I know you guys want to see these things. This is, you know, people getting the idea. They always do this in the beginning. The idea of what is, you know, what their design is probably going to look like. The different things that they are going to have. The different looks. Some people are really, really good at drawing. So yeah, showing all this. And of course, that is just the base Okayu right there. Love it. And other people showed their drawings, their actual drawings. Other, you know, a lot of them were digital drawings. All very, very good. And of course, she is having that as the cover there.
なのでみんなチャックのところにちょっと見えにくいけど指をね置いてもらってもいいですか?
Again, a correction. This is not her 3D thing. This is her outfit, her new outfit. It's not a 3D, just a correction, because I just caught myself right now. I was like, wait, this isn't 3D. This is just her regular Live 2D outfit. There's a new outfit design, new design here, as you're seeing. This is of course, the arms aren't going to be so mobile because you don't have actual tracking. You don't have the tracking of the designs and things like that. So this is a very good look, very comfy, as you can see there. You can see a little bit of tummy, which is going to, oh, and there you go. You see the full design there, which I still would follow Twitch guidelines if they ever did go to Twitch, because you know Twitch is freaking weird with their stuff. It still would follow Twitch guidelines. It's very, very cute, very well made. And of course, she's showing off and on when zipping up and everything like that. And her design, sitting down with everything there. And a green screen, of course, so people can take the green screen and do as they please with it. Of course, nothing dirty, nothing dirty. And there goes the other design that's there, of course, of like just the window there, which is something that they do have on many of those designs. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea. And again, it is the Live 2D design, not a 3D thing for her, because the 3D has already been done a while back. So I apologize for that. And of course, congratulations to Okayu and all of her fans who do, of course, enjoy these things. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. I do this because I want it to be a positive space. I want my space to have at least some positivity in there. Don't do it for clout or anything like that. Just do it to want to help out. Today, we're talking about Sylvie Ruru, who is a Spanish-speaking VTuber. Like I said, I do languages and everything like that, all different ones. And here we go. They're doing... They do Spanish, I believe English, and other things. So let's take a look. This is their YouTube channel, which is the main channel that I was able to find. And let's take a look at something that she has done.
¿Cuál es el punto que tenemos que capturar? Abajo, de donde está.
She's having friends with Marvel Rivals. It looks like she might be doing a... Oh, dear lordy. There you go. Way better aiming than I do. I have horrible aiming in comparison to this person. So that's why I never play Bucky. I never play them because I'm horrible at the game to begin with. So thank you so much, Sylvie, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel, and I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news, or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.